it's me, MattyG, and welcome back to Starfield for another MattyG ship tour. I think our ship's actually about to land. It's going to be a bit noisy. Now the Ranger ship has finally parked. Right, yes, we have another ship. This one's called the SS Endeavour. It's just a pure C-class warship, and it is a brute. And it is packed with all sorts of goodies. Let's take a look. You can see weapons everywhere already. It's got teeth. It's a sleek up on top design. Natural curves, courtesy of Stroud Eklund. Got some nice braces and oh hello, falling through. Got some nice braces, girders, pipe work running through. Thanks to Hope Tech. We've got this lovely glowy centerpiece, which is it's Avon Tech, so that's a nice piece. Nova radiators, which we obviously use quite often in these builds because they look just nice. You can see the bridge stack there with an engine breaker at the top. Everything's supported there with girders and struts. We've got a roof intake there, suck in fresh air when we're down in the lower atmospheres. We've got a small rear tail, so that we've got weapon mounts for both of those weaponries there. Wings on the side again, so we can mount more turrets and some more radiators. Support struts for the engines that run off the back, which we'll take a look. There are 6 of these beauties, and we've merged 2 of them to make one central engine, which I think looks quite nice. It's going to be a side entrance in this one. This is a very long ship, so it will glitch into most landing pads. Take a look at down the side, the way we've put the radiators on the side there. Power distribution nodes, if you will. Alright, let's take a look. Oh yes, we do have thrusters on this as well, being as it's a big old girl. We go straight in for a side entrance, walk on. Entering straight away, you will notice that there is only one entrance. This is a 3-deck ship. Top deck being actually the captain's quarters, so bear that in mind. Walking straight in, we have the 2x2 Deimos, I believe it is, engineering bay with the giant engine. This is not the only engineering bay on a ship this size. Just take a good look here. Not many people use or notice this. It's a really nice model. Huge engine in the centre. Coming out the first door into the stairwell. But if we turn right, we'll have the secondary engineering bay with all the backup systems, the power node distribution centre, the heating, water, etc. etc. Coming all the way to the back, you'll get a second set of stairways, so one at the back, one at the rear, one at the front. We'll do this side first. So coming back over to this side, we have the 2x2 Nova Galactic cargo hall. This actually, with a mod, holds 50,000 cargo space. Is astronomical. You shouldn't run out of space. I'm going to leave the doors open to show where I've been actually. Opposite that, we do have the brig. So we've got the brig main office there. Two cells either side that are twin. Then we've got the security office slash lower deck armory. And the reason I like this one, I think this is a Deimos. This actually has a working toilet door. It's about time. Heading up this side, got two doors this way. First we'll go to the right. This is basically upper deck. Here is crew areas. So we go into this side here. You come into the Deimos crew mess. Sleek design officers mess in the back. You can play a bit of darts while they're waiting for their grub to be cooked up. A bit of a storeroom and trash area. Food storage. Cold storage containers. And the rest of the big galley. Nice place for them to go get their chow. Across the... Oh, don't fall down the stairs. Across the hall, open the door, and we get to the crew actual quarters, where we're using Deimos this time. So we got Deimos all-in-ones. I believe they're all-in-ones. So we've got 4 bunks in this side, plus a head. Moving across, we've got 4 bunks in this side, including a head. Got one more here, which is again including a head. You guessed it, 4 bunks. Coming out to the point of entry, just to our right of entry, there we go, is the cruise corridor. The cruise corridor simply runs down the length of the ship and takes them to their recreational centre. The crew do need space to chill and do other things, so they can pump some iron, work out. There's a day bed for someone to chill out. There's even a full-blown cinema with a console with over 2,000 movies programmed into it. Oh, there's a second day bed. Even look at that, nice. Walking through, we do have a pool table for recreational coffee and tea making facilities. Nice little table for them to sit down and chow. And then we can move on. Coming out, this gains access to the rear of, the front of the ship now. The front stairwell. So that's where we originally came in, engineering. We're going to go straight across. And now we're coming into the opposite side of the ship, where we have the working side of the ship. We've got the working workbenches, so you can do your spacesuits, etc. and that in here. Coming through. And on the left we have science lab for all the workers that are busy trying to create the next vaccine. And then going forward we have the control stations. So we can control all the aspects of other parts of the ship here. It was almost a secondary bridge as well, tucked away in the corner there. So let's head on back. Before we go down there to the rest of the ship, we are going to check out the ground floor on this side. So we came out from engineering, we did all that side, just this door remains. And this one is a ginormous and very nice, this is Stroud Eklund computer core. It's very nice. I like this. I didn't know there was a 2x2 computer core until this build. Never noticed it before. And I highly recommend using it because it does give a couple of good stats boosts on the regular. Right, heading back up to the top at the front. We are now heading towards the aft of the ship. Here is the infirmary. This is the only little glitchy pad, as there's actually no door there. Straight through, up the stairwell. We're back up to we're onto the 3rd tier now, where we get the Deimos battle stations, central nav, all the usuals. I like this one. As always, to the rear of the ship to one side is the captain's quarters. Anyone who hasn't seen these captain's quarters, I'm using these a lot now. I used to be a Nova Galactic fan, but I've really been converted. Absolutely love this. It's just warm and inviting, and you've got a nice nice seating area. You've got a desk that works, a nice little table, and if you plan it right, you get rid of the nav console, which takes up quite a bit of room. So it's a nice entranceway. And then finally, technically, it's not even a deck, it's just the cockpit. So, but we will go up to the 4th level. There we go. I have used this one before, this particular bridge. I've started to become a lover of this bridge, actually, just for the amount of seating it gives you. I mean, if you look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats. 6 for crew, 1 for yourself. And if you're in space, you get some good views walking around the ship up here. So there she is. Let's take her up and have a butch. So here we are in space. We travelled at 98, and these are average speed. That's just bog standard, hitting the middle. We top that out. This is a C-class battleship now. We're hitting 200, which isn't too bad. Hitting the boost. Well, we definitely beat the 650s, so that's not too bad. Back to the starting position, we're going to brake hard left. It's not going just hard left, it's like spinning out of control. But we get an 88 speed turn and bring our back up. We're going to go hard right now. Again, 88 speed turn. It loves to try and dip it, doesn't it? Right, up and over. So box standard up and over is not too bad. 170 spin. So if you got a ship like this, I think your best bet would be to up and over it rather than doing a hard rollover. Alright, let's just make sure we're not going to be firing on anyone for a test. That looks good. So we got particles, ballistics, they're turrets, and lasers are turrets. I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll jump to the key. Oh, there doesn't seem to be many around at the moment. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. Didn't even break a sweat. I'm not sure. Can we actually attack the key? So there you have it. Didn't even break a sweat. The SS Endurance. So here we are in the shipbuilder. You can see that she is definitely a battleship built to just destroy and eat people alive, really. Here's the weapons we do have. We have 6, count them, 6 rapid railgun turrets. They're the Jasuku NDRFs. We also have, and count them again, 6 Disruptor 3340A auto alpha beams, and last but not least we have the Reza 300 PHZ SX pulse laser turrets. Again, count them, we have 6. And that produced a mind-boggling 90 lasers, 132 particle and 187 on the ballistics. Hull is a nice 1683 thick shield at 1600. So the shield and the hull go hand in hand. That's a massive amount of defense there. Cargo sitting at 50,380. I believe we can show you that if I can get under here. So here's our cargo hold. This is a galactic, doesn't matter which one you use, 2x2 such and such. The 2x2s are 50,000, the 3x2s are hold 75,000, and the 3x3s hold 100,000. I forget the name of the modder, but do look it up on the creations. It's a fantastic mod to have. We all wanted to use of the cargo holds. We've now got actual use of the cargo holds. Right, the engines we have here are the SAL 6330 engines. I have 6 of these. I have glitched these two in to smoothly make one giant sized engine there. So it's kind of like 4 little ones, 1 big one. But they are 2 engines just, glitched in. Radiators turned on the side here make for really good side pieces, so I don't completely clutter the top with it. And then you get this head at the front here that's kind of like a false bridge. That's where most people would put, say, their Deimos bridges, those big round bridges that can hold up to sort of like 10 crewmen. But I've gone for a more concealed bridge, which, from this sort of angle, you don't really notice it's a bridge until you get up close and personal. And I've gone for the Constellation B600 bridge. Yes, it only has 6 capacity and crew stations, but I just think it works better with this build, the way that this one came out. Trying to fit a normal bridge sticking out, you couldn't really do any of the little aftermarket pieces that I like to do, which I think makes a ship look a ship. It turned out really well. I've been able to sort of kind of hide the grav drive, which I can pull it out now for you. So we've gone for the J52 gamma drive. It's 50 on the jump speed, on the jump thrust. We just pop that back in place. So even though that's 50, it gives me a 30 range, which I think is pretty much galactic standards. 30 is pretty much all you need. And then the reactor, there it is. The reactor is the power generated is only 40. It's the Zhang Pinch 8Z reactor. This ship cost a cool 650,000 credits to make, so it wasn't no cheap duckling at all. And I honestly can't remember the ship I used to destroy it to make this one, but it wasn't anything special. And there she is in all her glory, the SS Endeavour. Pretty little ship. I absolutely enjoy making this one. It did take a long time to get all the hubs to connect the way I wanted them to. I don't use place the door mod because it is having an effect with me on Xbox. It's not for everyone, so could go ahead and try that mod for yourself if you like. For me, it has been making a few issues. So yeah, I've gone with this way. I've ended up with one little problem, which is the blacked out door leading up to the battle stations. But as I say, you can walk straight through it, so it's not a big problem. And it looks fantastic from the outside. Now, in the fading light, it does look purple in colour. It's actually meant to be like a dark blue with the black trim and greys. It's just the way the light's reflected off of things. It's making it look purple. But I promise you, I went for a blue one this time. But that's all from me this time. So until next time, don't forget, as always, do the YouTube, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Leave comments. We will try to get back to you the best we can. Don't forget to keep an eye out for all the new content that we're bringing within Starfield, Farming Simulator, etc. There will be a playthrough series that I'm doing, role playthrough series that I'm going to be doing on Starfield. I'm still sort of drafting the stories. I have done the very first episode, which is a little bit of an introduction, really. That will come out, I want to say soonish. I'm just trying to schedule in exactly when to do it all, because the filming and the editing together as one lump sum is about 6-7 hours, and with working and kids and etc. It's not the easiest to schedule in, but when I can get it scheduled on a regular basis, I will then release the first episode, because I'll be able to keep the episodes coming weekly. At least that's the plan for the moment. So, yeah, until next time, as always, this is MattyG, and peace out. And for everyone else, into the Starfield.
Take it to the next level.